Last year, I decided every year on YouTube, I'm going to make a bank video and goals video, and that's what we're going to be going through today. 2024 is almost here, ladies and gentlemen, and that means it is time to go back to last year's goal video and figure out if we completed our goals, as well as do a bank video for you all to see where the bank sat at, what we've achieved this year, and then talk about what the plans are for next year in RuneScape. We are here on my main account, Jake Upton, and first things first, we're going to have a look at the bank. We've got just over max cash stack. This 3.1 mil is actually in plats because this is the money that I made from leagues. If you didn't happen to catch that video, I was actually doing chambers boosting on the leagues. People were paying to get purples on leagues and they're paying 100 mil per raid. Did 31 of those. I'm still doing some. So that number is going to go up, but got into boosting this year and it was a very lucrative experience, to say the least. Obviously, the main tab here is going to be the gear tab, and big changes from last year. This is what my bank was at last year, and this is the bank. We have 423 mil cash. In terms of the gear tab, we have basically everything except for a scythe, a ZCB, full Justy, Kodai, Garazi Rapier, and Inquisitor. We could also do with a bow of Faradinin, which we don't have, and a Dragon Hunter crossbow, and of course the elusive Elysian Spirit Shield, which I have never owned. I'm probably around 2 bill away from having absolute max gear on this account. So as you can see, huge changes. We managed to get that scythe. We have the ZCB. We have 2 Elysian Spirit Shields. I don't know where the other one is right now. Oh, I sold the Elysian, the second Elysian, so I could buy a Soul Reaper axe. Didn't really need to sell it. I just wanted to keep the platinum tokens so I could keep track of how much I made from the leagues. As you can see, we've got 3 fortified Missouri sets. They're for my ults when I do raids boosting. We'll talk about that a bit more later, but full Torva, full Ancestral, Shadow, T-Bow, Scythe, all of the power weapons. Got a huge stock of arrows. We've got the Ultor ring, the Magus ring, the Venator ring, and the new Bellator ring. All of the new rings from Desert Treasure 2 as well. We also managed to get ourselves a Justy set, and as you'll see very soon, we didn't just get 1 Justy set, we got 10 Justy sets. Got the Void Waker as well. I'm pretty sure that came out this year. The Venator bow, like I said, the Elysian Spirit Shield, and 88,000 Black Chinchompers. Those are for boosting as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the main account. The bank is looking very nice. I don't know where my Kodai wand has gone, but I definitely have one of them sitting around somewhere. Lots of GP sitting around on the main accounts, and just to show you guys exactly how much that is, the main account bank is sat at 13,185 million GP. And to put that into perspective, last year my bank was actually sat at just under 6 bill. So just on my main account here, I'm going to show you the rest of the accounts in a second. Like I said, just on the main account, we've managed to get an extra 7.4 bill plus a lot more. This is Jake Upton. For those that don't know, the yellow hair is Jake Upton. All my characters look exactly the same, they just have different hair colors. For those that don't know, this is my main alt account. It has the highest total out of all of the accounts. Completely max combat except for prayer, which I will get eventually. I do have the money for it now, but if we go ahead and open the bank, you can see the bank value is 150 mil on Jake Upton. It doesn't have a gear tab, but I am going to start killing rune dragons on it very soon. So it's got its rune dragon tab. And then if we just check the wrist wealth, we can see it's 106 mil there. So 150 plus 100, about 250 mil on my main alt account. Okay, moving on to the next account, we have Bake Upton. In my goals for last year, I said that I wanted to make 10 alt accounts, 10 Rune Dragon alts. The last thing I want to do for 2023, I have a maxed alt and that Fresh Start World account. That's 3 accounts that are going to be max combat. I want to get that number up to 10, all with Dragon Slayer 2 completed. I have a very stupid idea for a Rune Dragon video, and I'm not the kind of guy that borrows accounts. And I'm happy to say that is one of the goals that I did achieve this year. We managed to get 10 Rune Dragon ults finished. If you haven't seen that video already, they're going to be linked to it in the description, maybe. Otherwise, just check my channel. It's there. You'll see it. So here on Bake Upton, this is 82 attack, 80 defense, 85 range. Still has to get an Infernal Cape. Still have to get 77 prayer on it. Does have the Rigor and Augury unlocked, but ready to be a Rune Dragon alt. Currently on the account, we have 119 mil, so 120 mil just on it right now, and then another 140 mil in the bank for Bake Upton. Right now during leagues, I'm just currently splashing all the way to 99 mage so I can finish that off. That's something super AFK I can do while I'm grinding out the league. Moving on to Cake Upton. This is 90 attack, 94 strength, and 90 defense. Once again, 85 range, 98 mage. It's almost at 99. We're just splashing with Wrath runes at the moment, and Rigor Augury unlocked. Everything is unlocked. Once again, completely ready to be a Rune Dragon alt. Currently on this account, I have 116 mil on the account right now and 138 mil in the bank. I'm actually surprised looking through these that there's so much money in the banks of all of my alts. I had no idea there was this much in their banks. I normally keep it all on my main, so I'm surprised that the amount is this high. And I imagine it's going to be that high for the rest of them as well. Next up, we have Snake Upton. Once again, 98 mage, almost 99. And I do believe this account used to be my old group Iron Man. That's why it's got 93 farming and 70 construction and all that for Song of the Elves, which I believe is completed on this account. Yeah, Song of the Elves is completed on this one. Only alt with Song of the Elves completed. Not even my main alt has Song of the Elves completed because it's such a crazy amount of requirements to get it done. I know it sounds stupid saying considering I did Dragon Slayer 2 on all of the accounts, but you guys get me. It's like more requirements than Dragon Slayer 2. But on this account, we currently have 112 mil. And if we have a look in the bank for this one, we have 153 mil in the bank for this one. Once again, there's just absolutely no resemblance of a gear tab in the bank at all. Basically, I just have the Bandos in here for when I go do the boosting raids. We take the Lightbearer and I spec down the Guardians on all the accounts with the BGSs, but apart from that, there's not too much gear on these accounts because all you need is the stuff for the Rune Dragons, essentially. I'm a big fan of the splashing gear though, because it's very funny being at the Port Sarim docks and people just walk up and there's 8 accounts sat there in full Justy with the Dragonfire shield, and look, people just nice accounts, you know, crazy. What a waste of high level runes, you know. It's just people walk past all the time and say stuff. It's quite fun. It's quite fun. Next up is Rake Upton. This one actually has 99 mage. It was the first one to finish off, and this one also was one of my old group Iron Man accounts, the original group Iron Man account. That's why it has 98 farming. I probably will finish that off at some point. I should probably get 99 farming on all of them. It's going to help inside the raids. But once again, if we have a look, currently have 110 mil on the account and 113 mil in the bank. Then we have Break Upton, which currently has 2 lamps on it right now that I'm going to use on agility. But Break Upton, one of the fresh accounts I made this year during my speed run arc when I was going for the Barrow's Glove speed run. Keeping it fresh down there with 1 hunter. And do still need to finish off prayer on this account. Once again, it does have Augury and Rigor unlocked, but just don't have the prayer levels just yet. Quickly having a look, we can see that I have 142 mil on here and 155.3 in the bank. Next up is Wake Upton. Once again, another one of those accounts that I made fresh this year, I believe. 98 mage on that one, almost finished up. We can see that I have 124 mil on the account, and inside the bank is 140 mil. And then quick firing through the last 2, we have Drake Upton, currently at 76 defense. Need to get that up to 80 before I go and do the Inferno on these accounts. 74 prayer, Rigor unlocked, we'll get Augury eventually. Currently has 493 mil. I'm splashing with a harm on this account, and inside the bank is 194 mil. And last but most certainly not least is Shake Upton. Sat here pretty much completely finished, 97 mage, the lowest of all the alts, currently using a harmonized nightmare staff just to get the faster training with magic. Because of that, we have 524 mil on this account, and inside the bank is 348. Wow. Why do I have so much money on this account? I have no idea. So in total, across all of my accounts, if you add everything up, I currently have 16.58 billion GP. One of my goals for 2023 was to make 5 billion GP, and that was just like in total, you know, like get gear and stuff like that, probably spend a bit of it, make 5 billion GP. I profited 10 billion GP in 2023. Made twice as much as I was planning to. So that's goal 1 ticked off. So just some other fun stats before we move on to the next goals. This is my booster sheet for Iron Gear. Iron Gear is the Discord that I do my boosting through. Obviously, every time I talk about boosting other players, there's always people that are upset. Iron Man that buy purples shouldn't be able to be Iron Man because it's not the Iron Man game mode. Shame on you for boosting them. Here's the thing, all right, guys, here's my opinion about it. Do I think that Iron Man should be able to boost purples? I don't fucking care at all. I don't play Iron Man mode, so I don't give a fuck what Iron Men do. As far as I'm concerned, if someone wants to pay for a service and I'm able to provide it, it's a video game. I'm obviously gonna take it. So through Iron Gear, boosting purples at Chambers of Xeric, I managed to make 14 bill this year. Holy. Now, if you haven't seen the video where I explain what that's about, that's also going to be in the description, or you can go back to my channel. It's called like high level RuneScape players are making 150 mil an hour or something like that. And of course, I'm never going to give up an opportunity to make more money. So I'm going to plug Iron Gear Discord as well. If you want to get a purple boost, and it's down below. At the start of last year, I had 548,253,135 XP. And now I have 616,244,000, which means I made 68 million XP gained this year. That is such a little amount of XP. It's not even funny. I had no idea I got such little XP this year. But that being said, I'm maxed. What the hell do I need XP for? At the start of last year, I was 227 out of 472 combat tasks completed. I am now 485 out of 485. I am a Grandmaster. Another big achievement from this year was getting the Grandmaster, the Zuck Helm. Something that I didn't think I'd ever do because of the arbitrary KC tasks, but you know what? Gritted my teeth, I knuckled down, and we got in there. I'm going to finish all the quests again. Now, I did say I was at 150 out of 155 quests, and I would complete all the quests again. I did do that, and I got my music cape back. However, 157 out of 158 quests. I believe it's the Path of Gallufrey that I haven't completed. Yeah, there is Path of Gallufrey. I actually completed that one on Leagues. That was the first time I'd ever done that quest, was on Leagues. And the last stat, I said I wanted to get up to 600 collection log slots, and I'll be completely honest with you guys, I said that because I was thinking about doing a collection log series last year, and I changed my mind. I didn't really want to start clogging. I was enjoying making money and doing the other type of videos, so I didn't even really go for any collection logs this year, and I got 388 out of 1488. So there's an extra 58 collection log slots that can be obtained that came out this year. 58 new clog slots. So my 2023 goals were to complete the combat achievement diary, which we did. We have the Zuck Helm, recomplete all quests in game. We did recomplete all quests in game, but then had to recomplete them. I'm still one behind on that. So did achieve that goal. I got my quest cape back, but once again, have to do it again. Get a total of 600 collection logs. We put that to the wayside. Not something I'm looking to do anytime in the near future. Potentially one day we'll start a clog series if the content gets really dry, but have no plans to do that anytime in the near future. And lastly, the goal was to make 5 billion GP, a lot of GP, and we blew that out of the water and ended up making 10 billion GP. So very, very happy with my 2023 goals. We managed to get quite a few of them out the way. And you know what? I'll say it. I'm proud of myself, guys. I'm proud of myself. Another thing we managed to do in 2023 was get a makeover. This is what my account will look like from now until the end of time. The green hair, the green button-up shirt, and the green slacks with the ponytail. Looks like me IRL, you know? I've got the ponytail and the mustache. And the rest of my accounts, they all look exactly the same, except just a different color. So every single one of my accounts looks exactly the same as this one. Just a different color hair and different color shirt and stuff like that. So if you ever see this face in a thumbnail, just know That's expected value RuneScape. Well, now it's time to talk about the 2024 goals. We had a really big year this year, but there were a few things that I definitely could have improved on. Number one, once again, I want to make a bunch of money. The bank is currently sat at 16.58 bill. I need to get that up to 25 bill for a video that I'm working on. So I'm going to be working hard over the next few months to get that up to 25 bill. After that, the bank is probably going to go down a bit. So the goal is to make 10 bill, but by the end of next year, I will probably have less than that. I will have made the 10 bill, but then I would have spent a whole bunch as well. Secondly, this year I uploaded just 48 times. That's less than a video a week. And especially if you factor in there was a deadman mode and a league, that is such a little amount of uploads. I'm committing this year to at least 100 uploads. The EVScape of past used to upload videos all the time. I even did 165 days in a row once. We're going to go back to being goofy, just doing some fun stuff on the 10 accounts, at least 100 videos. Next, I currently have 146,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I want to make that 200,000 subs this year. We're going for 200,000 subscribers. And you can help me get to that goal right now by checking if you're subscribed or not. And lastly, my final goal for RuneScape this year is simply to have fun. At the start of last year, I hated playing RuneScape. It just wasn't fun anymore. It was just the grind. YouTube was just a job. Now that I'm working on these 10 accounts, it has been so much fun. I'm really enjoying playing RuneScape again, and I want to make sure that I continue to enjoy it and upload videos of stuff that I actually like doing so that I can continue to enjoy playing RuneScape. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is my 2023 bank video done and 2024 goals video out the way. Looking forward to a big year in 2024. Thank you guys so much for the support in 2023. Wow. Thank you guys so much for the support in 2023. I've got a couple more videos to come out in 2023. There is actually one more leagues video that is going to be coming out very, very soon. I'm also getting to work on those rune dragons on the alts, and then I have another very, very special video towards the end of the year. Thank you guys very much, and I'll catch you very, very soon.